Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. In the previous class we have seen income from salaries, introduction, what is salaries, what we include it in salaries, that we have seen. Now today we will see how to calculate income from salaries. The format, very important topic. If you understand this, in the coming classes we will discuss about what are the exemptions, what is allowance, what is perquisite, and in which cases there is an exemption. All these things we will be discussing in the coming classes. Now right now just understand income from salaries. How do we calculate? There is a format. What is that format? Now I am going to explain this format. So computation of income from salaries. Generally when you calculate income from salaries, you can write a heading of computation of income from salary of so and so person, X, Y, Z, whoever may be, for the year 2020 to 21, like which year you are calculating, okay. So computation of income from salaries of Mr. X for the year 2020 to 21, that is the heading you have to give when you compute the income from salaries. Now look at the statement. Statement is here. Important thing is that when you want to calculate particulars, you will write and also amount, okay. So in particulars, first thing is that remember salaries, okay. So salary, this is important. Salary, what is salary? What do we consider it as salary? That we have seen in the last class. Salary means few things I have told you. The same things we are writing it once again. Salary means basic pay will take, bonus, fee, extra fee, anything he charged from the employer. So that, and commission, and employer's contribution to RPF. Employer's contribution to Provident Fund. So that we say it as employer's contribution to RPF in excess of 12% of salary. Means 12% of the salary employer is contributing, that is okay, that is exempted. But whenever it is crossing more than 12%, excess of 12%, that we are going to calculate while calculation of the salary, total salary. 12% is exempted. More than 12% if employer is contributing, that we are going to consider. And another thing is that excess of interest on RPF. RPF means Provident Fund, okay. Excess of interest on RPF. For this also there is a condition, over the exempted rate of 9.5%. For RPF, Provident Fund, they are allowed to take, means exempted is till 9.5%. If it is crossing 9.5%, then only we are going to take it here as income from salaries. Otherwise, till 9.5%, we won't consider it as income. That is exempted. We don't calculate under the income. So both the points please remember. One is RPF, which is providing by the employer, which should not cross 12%, this one. And when interest is giving, that interest also 9.5, it should not cross. If it is crossing, it is to be considered here. Means 9.5% is exempted. Am I clear? And contribution made by the employer under NPS. Contribution made by the employer under NPS, National Pension Scheme, NPS means, okay. So when contributing by the employer under this national scheme, National Pension Scheme. So under this also we consider it as salary. In the problem, whatever is given, if you find any of these things, that comes under the salary, okay. Then after that, allowances. Second point, you can say, what is allowance? What we have to consider allowance, and which comes under the income from the salaries. Allowance means generally dearness allowance, DA we call. Dearness allowance and dearness pay, and also CCA and HRA. HRA, if it is unexempted, generally HRA will be exempted. If it is not exempted, unexempted, that only we are going to consider it here. And okay, and entertainment allowance. So these are the things which comes under the allowance, okay. Allowance we are writing. Then after that, perquisites. This is the third point you can remember, perquisites. Perquisites means extra benefits, fringe benefits also we can say. What kind of extra benefits? The first one is that rent-free accommodation. HRA is different. House rent allowance is giving. Here rent free accommodation is given. That is also comes under the perquisites. Extra benefit, now that is apart from the salary he is getting rent free accommodation. So that also we will consider. And insurance prepaid by employer. Insurance prepaid by the employer for employee. So that also comes under the perquisites, extra benefit. And also provision of domestic servant. If employer is giving any servant, okay, that is also we say it as a perquisites. Perquisites means nothing but extra benefits which are giving to the employee. What are the extra benefits means? Rent free accommodation, insurance prepaid by the employer, and third one is the provision of the domestic servant. These three are, we consider it as provision, prerequisites, okay, perquisites. Perquisites, if it is there in the problem, then we have to consider under this column, okay. Next, last one is that profit in lieu of salary. Profit in lieu of salary. So what is this profit in lieu of salary means? Generally at the time of compensation on termination, if employer is terminating any employee, so at that time they have to pay some compensation. So that compensation comes under the profit in lieu of salary. Compensation on termination. Am I clear? Then in the same way, transferred balance. If any balance is there, that is also to be transferred. That is transferring in lieu of salary. So these two are profits in lieu of salary. Remember only 4 points when you compute the income from salary. First thing is that salary. Second thing, allowance. Third thing, perquisites. And fourth one, profits in lieu of salary. These 4, once if you calculate this total amount, so that we say it as a gross income from salary. Whatever is there, this everything we have calculated, we have totaled it. So we got it gross income from salary. This is gross income from salary, not final income. From gross income from salary, you have to deduct this. What you can deduct? Deductions under section 16. It's continuation of this. There is no space, so that is why I am continuing here. Am I clear? Gross income from salary, from this we are going to deduct as per the section 16. Under section 16, what comes under the deductions? First thing is that entertainment allowance. So entertainment allowance, it comes under the section 16 subsection 2. Please remember, very important, these 2 points. Entertainment allowance, if anything is there, that is to be given exemption as per the section 16 subsection 2. Another one is that professional tax. Professional tax under the section 16 subsection 3. Entertainment allowance is 16 subsection 2. Professional tax section 16 subsection 3. These 2 deductions under the section 16. Okay, deductions under the section 16, these 2 we are going to deduct from this amount. If this is suppose say 1 lakh, 1 lakh you got it, and here entertainment allowance is here say 1000 rupees, and this is 2000, then 1 lakh minus 3000, it means 97,000. So 97,000 is the income from salary. Am I clear? Format you must remember. First thing is that what we are writing? Salary, allowance, perquisites, profit in lieu of salary. Salary, allowance, perquisites, profit in lieu of salary. Able to remember? Now once if you compute all these things, we are going to deduct as per the section 16. Section 16, subsection 2 is saying allowance, entertainment allowance. Subsection 3 as per the section 16 is saying about professional tax. These 2 if we deduct will be getting income from salary. This is gross income from salary. From gross income deductions, then you will be getting income from salary. So this is a simple format. Hope I am clear. Take a screenshot or note down. And in the coming class, I'll tell you what are the considerations will be given while calculating the income from salary. So where we can give the exemptions, that we'll be discussing in the coming class. Then after that, we'll work out the problems. Am I clear? So first class, second class. If you are perfect in this, next we'll go for third. Please take out the standard textbook which is prescribed in your college or as per the recommended textbooks. Please refer what I said. So it will be easy for you to understand. And I would like to request you everyone to check out the playlist according to your syllabus. Whatever I have already covered, please use it, and don't forget to share these videos. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and let me use my time and energy. Okay, so stay blessed and have a wonderful career. Good luck.